There is something out there. Something so vast that the human mind was never built to comprehend it. You can picture the ocean. You can picture the earth. With some effort, you can even picture the sun, a sphere of fire 1 million times larger than our planet. But what I'm about to show you in the next few minutes makes the sun look like a single grain of sand, lost in an endless desert. There are objects in the universe so colossal that the very scientists who discovered them cannot explain how they exist. Structures that defy the laws of physics. Structures that, according to the Big Bang Theory itself, should not be there. And yet, they are. Today, you're going to see the 5 largest structures ever discovered in the observable universe. And when this video ends, I promise you, you will never look at the night sky the same way again. Before we begin, you need a key. A key to understand what you're about to witness. The Earth measures about 12,700 kilometers across. It sounds like a lot. It isn't. The Sun is more than 100 times larger, nearly 1.4 million kilometers from edge to edge. And the distance between us and it? 150 million kilometers. That number is so important that astronomers turned it into a unit of measurement. The astronomical unit. But out there in the cosmos, even that scale is too small. Meaningless. So there is a larger one. The distance that light itself can travel in a single year, moving at the absolute speed limit of the universe. 9,460 billion kilometers. 1 light year. Remember that number, because from here on, everything will be measured in billions of them. And what comes next starts small. But pay close attention, because the final structure in this video is so enormous that it contains our entire galaxy as if it were a single speck of dust. And most people have never even heard of it. We begin with something that, for years, was considered the largest object in the known universe. The Huge-LQG, the Large Quasar Group. To understand what that is, you first need to understand what a quasar is. Imagine a supermassive black hole at the center of a distant galaxy, devouring matter with such violence that the matter itself shines brighter than the entire galaxy around it. A single quasar can release more energy than the Milky Way, our galaxy, with its 400 billion stars combined. Now take that and multiply it by 73. 73 quasars bound together as a single structure, 4 billion light-years across. So immense that, when it was discovered in 2013, it shattered a founding principle of cosmology. The principle that says, at the largest scales, the universe should be uniform. The Huge-LQG proved that it is not. And no one has yet fully explained why. In 2015, a team of Hungarian and American astronomers turned their instruments toward a specific region of the sky and saw something that should have been impossible. A ring. A near-perfect ring suspended in the void of deep space. This ring is formed by 9 gamma-ray bursts, the most violent events that exist in the universe. Each one of these bursts occurs when a giant star collapses, or when a black hole devours an entire star at once. 9 of these cosmic catastrophes, aligned, forming a near-perfect circle, 5.6 billion light-years in diameter. Scientists calculated the odds of this happening by chance. The result? 1 in 20,000. And no one can explain what arranged it that way. And what comes next is where things begin to get truly unsettling. If you're still with me, leave a like on this video. Not for the algorithm, but because what you're about to see deserves to be seen by more people. In 2013, astronomers were mapping distant gamma-ray bursts when they noticed something strange. There were too many of them, concentrated too tightly, all in one specific region of the sky. When they ran the numbers again, 3 times, 4 times, searching for the error, they realized there was no error. What they were seeing was real. The Hercules-Corona Borealis Great Wall, a structure formed by billions of galaxies clustered together, connected by invisible filaments of dark matter. Its length? 10 billion light-years. To put that in perspective, the entire observable universe is about 93 billion light-years from end to end. This single structure occupies more than 10% of all of it. And here is where the problem begins. According to the standard model of cosmology, nothing in the universe should be larger than 1.2 billion light-years. That is the theoretical limit, the rule. The Hercules-Corona Borealis Great Wall is 8 times that size. It simply should not exist. And yet, there it is, silent, immense, defying everything we thought we knew about how the universe was born. And now, I need you to take a deep breath, because the next structure is where we live. The Milky Way, our galaxy with its 400 billion stars, is not alone. It belongs to a group. That group belongs to a cluster. And that cluster belongs to something larger, much larger. In 2014, scientists mapped the motion of galaxies throughout our cosmic neighborhood and discovered that all of them, including ours, are being pulled by an invisible force, drawn toward a single point in space. They named that region Laniakea. In Hawaiian, it means immeasurable heaven. Laniakea contains roughly 100,000 galaxies, more than 100 trillion stars, and it stretches across approximately 520 million light-years in every direction. The entire Milky Way, everything it holds, our sun, our planets, every place you've ever known, everyone you've ever loved, every dream you've ever had, is less than a speck of dust inside Laniakea. And even so, all of Laniakea is smaller than the very first structure I showed you in this video. Everything I've shown you tonight exists within the observable universe, the 93 billion light-years that our technology can reach. But the universe does not end there. Scientists believe that the true universe may be hundreds, thousands, perhaps infinitely larger than what we can see. And it keeps expanding, every second growing larger still. Which means that somewhere out there, right now, there are structures even greater than the Hercules-Corona Borealis Great Wall. Structures we may never see, because their light may have been traveling for too long to ever reach us. And this is where the vertigo begins. You, reading these numbers, sitting where you are right now, you are a form of conscious intelligence, inside a structure of 520 million light-years, inside something of 10 billion light-years, inside a universe of 93 billion light-years, that may itself be only a tiny fraction of something far greater. The scale is incomprehensible. And maybe that is the only thing we truly need to understand, that we are small, but that we are here, conscious, looking up at all of it, and trying, somehow, to make sense of the impossible. If this video made you feel something, vertigo, awe, a strange urge to look up at the sky tonight, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, which of these structures broke your mind the most? And if you want to keep traveling, the next video is already waiting for you on the screen. Until next time.